Hello and welcome to SRC Ladder Season 3, Week 5. Tonight we've got a lot of action for you. We're going to be kicking things off with Division 8, and this just in, we do have our schedule confirmed. We're going to be doing 3v3s here tonight because we have perfect attendance from the Division 8 players. We're going to have all 6 players in Division 8 for the final week of SRC Ladder Season 3. I'm joined here tonight by Dar, who's going to be commentating with me and refereeing with me. So thank you, Dar. And we've got TR Evan, Kabi, Nicholas L, Maktar, Archer, and Gabriel, who are all going to be competing tonight in Division 8. 3v3s again. Hooray!
Well, I was told it'd be 3v3s, but I'm not seeing them form up in 3v3s. Be right back to find out what's going on.
So tonight is the final time that Division 8 will be playing in this season of SRC Ladder. Last night we had Division 5 play, and it is the top 5 divisions that will be invited to compete in the Ladder Championship. So the Division 8 players, unfortunately, are not very likely to be invited. It's still possible that they're invited. I guess if they promoted and a lot of people ended up declining their invitations, then the invitations would keep going down until we have enough people to fill all the spots. So it would be awesome to see some of these players in the championship as well. And it's not out of the possibilities. Later tonight, we're going to be having several other divisions compete. Of course, we have Division 8 that's kicking things off. We'll then have Division 1, Division 3, and Division 4 later on in the evening.
You can just make us put it. Go.
Okay, so we will be doing 3v3s indeed. Just wanted to double check on that, but we can start looking at this first match. The Red Alliance of TR Evan, Gabriel, and Kabi against the Blue Alliance of Nicholas L, Maktar, and Archer will be starting us off. Dar, you want to do a little bit of intro or analysis for them?
Yep. TR Evan has typically been playing the Bulldogs robot. He was actually really hoping for 2v2s tonight, believe it or not, to give him a. He claimed it would give him a better chance of promoting, but we'll see. He just thinks that the defense of the Bulldogs would help him out quite a bit, but I think he'll still be strong enough to potentially promote out of here. Gabriel's come up from the lower divisions. I'm not as familiar with his playstyle, but I think he will be suited for Division 8 quite well. We all know Kabi. Kabi's been going on a bunch of different robots, so depending on what he plays today, I think if he plays Mini Drone, it could go quite well for him. Nicholas L, the tank driving master himself. And too bad Greybots is not legal in Ladder yet, because it is in the pre-release. But he'll still be putting up a performance. I'm curious what robot he'll end up playing today. Maktar has been playing quite well. Usually been playing in 1v1s and 2v2s. This might be his first 3v3, so we'll see how he fares, in Ladder at least. And then here comes Archer, 5460, coming up from Division 10, double promoting. So since we've only seen him play in in 1v1, we'll see how he fares here, but he might be the favorite going into this. So I'm curious if we cut to the field to see what robots people have chosen.
I'm hearing that they're not liking the performance of this server, so we might be moving to another server, since not everyone is ready yet anyway.
Ah, okay. Switching fields.
Okay, we are just about ready to start off the first matches of tonight, Division 8. We had a little bit of a delay, but we are ready to start now. Let's head over to the field. Once again, this is Division 8, Match 1. In the red alliance, we've got Evan, Gabriel, Kabi. On the blue alliance, we've got Nicholas L., Archer, and Maktar. Okay, let's press the start button.
And if you could press the view button for me, that would be fantastic as well.
And they're off.
Nicholas L on mini drone is wait. It's not using tank drive. Nicholas L is using mini drone but not using tank drive. What is this? It's unprecedented. Did I miss something?
It was like this when he was setting up on the other server as well, so it's not a mistake.
I just don't know if he's not played this and played tank drive in previous weeks. But either way, it seems to be working. They're got a 24-point lead. And Kabi's playing massive defense on Maktar. Kabi too is on the mini drone. Wow, Kabi was stuck on Maktar. Kabi transitions to playing defense on Nicholas L. Oddly, not playing defense on Archer, who has the most contribution at the moment. Did you see that those three balls collide in the air and bounce totally away from the goal? Somebody clip that. Chat, I'm counting on you. Clip that. Anyway. 3 missed blue balls, but it doesn't seem to be mattering as red is much slower on the cycle times. Nicholas L lining up, sinking into with that mini drone. Nicholas L making me proud. With the double launchpad foul. Wow. Okay. That was very well done by Nicholas L, and he takes the lead in contribution as well. TR Evan sinking 2, blue sinking a total of 6 there, missing 1. Maktar going up for the climb, falls off the high bar, but still has time. 15 seconds. Kabi trying to keep Archer from climbing, but Archer opts to go shoot. One more ball, and then climb on the low bar. Kabi and TRM getting in each other's way, and neither of them end up climbing. So it is 81 to 138 in favor of blue. Gotta say, that double foul was insane. Looking at these contributions, Kabi with 12, he was playing mostly defense, so that's completely understandable. But TR Evans the only one that had an over 30 contribution as opposed to Blue Alliance, which had over 30 or more for every single one of their players. In this upcoming match, Nicholas L is going to go over to red, and Kabi's going to go over to blue. We'll see if Kabi transitions to defense onto Nicholas L this time. Yeah, I'm still baffled by the choice of Swerve. Chat. Did he play this last week too? Or am I missing something? Chat's not telling me. Whatever. Let's get this match underway.
I think we only have two red robots, right?
Yes. Get it underway once the other red robot comes back.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something.
I'm used to everyone being in already. Fine. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, we appear to be waiting on Gabriel to join.
Hey, there he is.
There he is.
Okay. We're ready to start.
Here we go. Hobby lining up for 2. 1 bounces out. That's going to be rough for blue. Unless they aren't able to make it up with some bounce backs. It doesn't look like they are able to, with red taking a lead 36-30. Hobby transitioning to the defense on to Nicholas L. And then starts going after Gabriel. Nicholas L accidentally shooting one while trying to play defense on Maktar. Hits Maktar, and one of Maktar's shots goes wide, helping red keep their lead a little. Hobby playing some very interesting defense there, just sitting there right in front of the launch pad, right where the Red Alliance robots can't get him. But it forces the red robots to be in an unfavorable spot to shoot, with unless you are Bulldogs, which TR Evan is. With that, red took the lead tentatively, and blue looks like they got a logo height. And it looks like it was Maktar that managed to get that logo. From the looks of the score, under a minute remaining. This match is much closer than the first match. Hobby's defense seems to be making quite the difference here. Nicholas L shooting 2. Archer primed to shoot another 2. Goes up next to the fender and shoots them off. Hobby shooting off 2 and then transitioning to play defense on Nicholas L. Evan shooting off a couple. And then transitioning to defense onto Archer. Shoots one from the launch pad and then goes to climb with his partner. Maktar transitioning, attempting to transfer to traverse, but twists and is unable to get up. Archer looking to get to the high bar. I don't know if he'll have the time to make it to the traversal bar. Nicholas L does not climb, but it looks like Hobby does manage to climb on the low bar, but I'm not sure if that counted. We'll see in the breakdown. $125 to $134 in favor of blue once again. It looks like Maktar and Archer are the two winning pairing so far. But they will be splitting off in this next match, so It'll definitely make this next coming one a lot more interesting. Looking at contributions, it looks like Evan's the one with the highest contribution this time, followed by Archer. Nicholas L falling behind a little, but I think that's because Kabi targeted him a bit more on the defensive side.
I see 6 robots on the field, so let's get this next match underway.
And I see in chat, performance is temporary, Cobb is forever. I agree. Kabi moving a little slower out of auto though, but it looks like he's going to get them off. 2 mini drones on that blue alliance. We've seen that work out in Division 1, but we'll see if that works out here down in Division 8. And it looks like they succeeded in auto. That is one of the biggest advantages of the mini drone, is being able to catch the rebounds and shoot them right back in. Well, that is the definition of a rebound. What am I saying? TR Evan going a bit of a precarious spot to shoot those, but is not punished. He's going for it again, and none of the Blue Alliance robots are noticing. He manages to score one, gets back into a similar position. Kabi takes notice, but is unable to move TR Evan in a way that he can punish him. It looks like they are attempting to punish him now, though. But Evan escapes. Even despite that, it looks like Blue has a fairly healthy lead here. Red's going to have to do something rather drastic in order to catch up. And those 2 missed balls are not going to help. Archer with another 2-shot goes over to another blue ball. Almost takes another red, but spits it out. TR Evan sinks 2. Archer shoots 1. Evan going into the blue hangar with 45 seconds left. That is completely legal. But Evan getting the launch pad foul. Nicholas finally being able to call him out for his risky play. Less than 30 seconds left. Archer shooting off 3. And then psychs me out by not going to climb and then going to climb again. But Archer has all the room on the bar that he could want, because he has too many drones climbing with him instead. Looks like Kabi is primed himself. He wanted to go for the high climb, but Nicholas L doesn't seem to notice. Archer fell off the bar at the last second. So instead of 134, it's 124. For those who don't know, if you are a mini drone, you can position yourself on. You can ram the side of your climber into the mid bar, and if someone hits you the right way, it can launch you up onto the high bar. That was what Kabi, I believe, was attempting to do, unless he accidentally just hit the mid bar with the wrong side of his climber. But I'd like to think it was a high climb attempt. With that, Archer is the only person undefeated so far, with an impressive 396 total score, with Nicholas L trailing at 387. Just waiting for Gabriel to get on the field so we can get match number 4 started. There he is. We're good to go. Too many drones are back at it again. They won last time. Why shouldn't they this time? And this is a unprecedented combination of robots Blue Alliance has here. 2 mini drones and a bulldog. That's not something that we've seen in official play yet. And a launchpad foul on TR Evan that Nicholas L was able to get on him. Nicholas L playing defense on TR Evan as he attempts to line up, but TR Evan flees to his launchpad in order to be safe from the defense, unless Nicholas L would incur a penalty. These scores are very close so far at a minute 40 left. 50-50, tied exactly, in fact. Maktar shoots off another 2. TR Evan shoots off 2 from his protected launchpad. Alliances are still even. Archer resets. The ref, meaning me, might have to take a look at that one. We'll see if that was a legal reset or not. Nicholas L shooting off 2, quickly grabbing a 3rd, and swerving on his merry way to find more cargo, but there does not seem to be any in his hangar zone, so he opts to go to the terminal instead. Red's taking a slight lead, and that red will extend now that Maktar has gifted the Red Alliance a launchpad foul. Archer with a 4-ball cycle, all 4 of them sink in, but Gabriel misses his 3-ball, so Red has a net positive of 2 for that volley. Archer going over to secure the match, climbing to traversal starting at 18 seconds. Evan is stuck on Nicholas L, but Evan gets free. Archer falls, while Maktar grabs the traversal rung on the other side of the field, but will it be enough? Kabi climbs the low bar, but Archer hitting the high bar makes it sure that Red keeps this win. Give me a second. I'm going to go check to make sure that was a legal reset.
While that check is going on, I'll go over the breakdown here. It was very even coming out of Autonomous. In fact, it was tied at 34 points coming out of Autonomous. But that Red Alliance was leading throughout that teleoperated period, outscoring them by 13 points in the teleop score, scoring quite a few extra cargo, and in the end game was pretty even. In fact, the end game, Blue Alliance outscored by 1 point, but that really didn't affect much, obviously, because it wasn't enough to affect that 13-point lead in the teleoperated period.
And with that, the score will stand. He was beached on the Alliance wall. So and thank you for the Prime. Let's go.
Wait, where's the Prime? I don't see a Prime.
I see it in the chat.
You do? Oh, I don't see it in my chat.
Subscriber Prime game?
Huh, that's weird. I don't see it in my chat. I see Taken Polls subscribed with Prime 2 days ago is the most recent event.
Well, that's interesting. I can screenshot it and send it to you. Here's my proof, Nick.
Alright, we've got all 6 robots on the field for match number 5. TR Evan, Copy, Nicholas Allen, Red, Gabriel, Maktar, and Archer in blue. So let's get the match underway.
And it looks like the mini drones are back together, except they are on red this time. Kabi inching towards that ball, lines up and scores 2. Evan has one bounce out, but it does not deter red from taking the lead out of autonomous. Red keeping that slight lead here. Blue scoring slightly more with that volley. Ooh, but blue missing 2, and then Maktar giving a foul to TR Evan on the launch pad. That's going to put red quite in the lead. In 3v3s, it's a little easier to come back, I'd say, because the lulls in the action are more exploitable. Evan trying to get a launchpad foul on Maktar, but is unable to. Sinks another 2. Turns around to grab another ball. Goes back to that launchpad and then shoots another 2. Red cycling like madman. Getting quite a few points here. And then Kabi is just playing relentless defense on Archer. Finding their best scorer. And Nicholas L gets a, looks like a launchpad foul. That's going to put a dent in Red's lead, as reflected in the score. But Maktar misses 2, courtesy of Kabi. Now, Red does have a climb deficit, but we will see if that ends up mattering, because Red actually has a pretty considerable lead here. And because they're both mini drones and they can only climb to mid, they can push the climbs much further than a robot that can traverse can. Nicholas L opting to climb, but will he get up to the mid bar? Yes, he does. And with that, it's I believe that is Archer's first loss. Yes, it is. $146 to $165 in favor of the Blue Alliance. But gotta say, Archer still has quite the lead in terms of wins. So we'll see if that actually ends up mattering. And gotta say, Red actually had quite the lead in Telly and Auto. They had slightly lacking in endgame, but it's just the sheer Telly up performance and Kabi's defense that gave Red the win there. And with that, in this next match, we will be saying goodbye to the Kabi-Nicholas L pair. I don't think they're together for the rest of the division. No, they'll play their final match together again, so there will be a reunion of the mini drones, which will be fantastic. Oh, I've been informed that the scores for match 5 are backwards. There, now it reflects better. Now Archer only has a slight lead over Nicholas L, so we'll see if Nicholas L is able to surpass Archer.
Alright, we have all 6 robots on the field, so we're going to start match number 6.
Ooh, Nicholas L. not able to pop correctly, and both balls in the terminal end up popping out instead of him picking up one for the autonomous period. And it does seem to have affected the score slightly. Now 32-32. Ooh, TR Evan getting the double launchpad foul. We'll see if Red is able to capitalize on that that lead, or if Blue will have an opportunity to catch up sometime later in the match. And as you can see, Maktar switched to the FRC shooter robot so that they don't have 2 Bulldogs on the Red Alliance. We'll see if that strategy works out for him. So far it is. And Evan misses 2 red balls. That's crucial for Blue to have a potential at a comeback here. Blue sinking 3. Red responding with 3, but 1 bounces out. Blue misses 2. And Archer scores another 2 for Blue. Archer trying to catch up. He does not want... Well, he's with Nicholas L. in this matchup. So if they both lose, it'll be an interesting shake-up potential for the rankings. .40 seconds remaining. Gabriel trying to get a launchpad foul on TR Evan, but is unable to. 1 blue ball bounces out. Nicholas L. looks like he was trying to play defense on Kabi, but does not do so in time. It's 92-94 in slight favor of Red going into endgame. Gabriel shooting some off. Kabi shooting 1 in, or 2 in, but 1 bounces out. Gabriel opts not to climb, even though he is the traversal climbing robot. Nicholas L. Tries to climb to mid instead, but does not do so in time. And TR Evan hits the traversal. So Red has a healthy lead for this win. Yeah, Blue ended up having more teleop, a higher teleop score, but I believe that is on account of the scoring at the very end of the match. Even though, but despite that, the sacrifice was not getting as big of an endgame score as Red did, so that is what gave Red the win, the double traversal. And with that, Archer is still on top, but Kabi is tied with him now. And Nicholas L. falls down to 3rd, so anything could happen. But Gabriel in the hot seat to demote. Gabriel needs to step up his game to make sure that he stays in Division 8, going out of the last week of Ladder Season 3. Just waiting for 1 robot from each alliance in order for match 7 to begin. Oh, here is Gabriel. Just waiting on... Looks like Maktar for the Red Alliance. Oh, it looks like we had a bit of a mix-up. Some robots not being in the right alliance. Maktar's now on blue. There we go. All robots on the field. Everyone on the move.
Match numero 7. Let's get this match underway.
Nicholas L doing a more conservative auto there. And it looked like Gabriel accidentally shot a red ball during the autonomous period, giving Red the slight edge out of auto 38 to 34. It looked like he missed some blue balls also, so that's kind of rough for him. Yeah, Red's taken quite the lead here, just right off the bat. 10-point lead is nothing to sneeze at this early. Archer hitting a 3-ball. Quickly turns around, grabs one, and shoots another 4th ball. Here, Evan sinks 2, Kavi sinking 2. Yeah, Red's just been scoring machines. But Blue is keeping it close still, in terms of making sure that Red doesn't get too far ahead. Blue's looking for that opportunity to overtake Red potentially. But Red's not slowing their pace down, and it looks like Gabriel had a possession foul. Here, Evan gathering 2, going against the launch pad and shooting 2, grabs another 2, and shoots them both off. Yeah, Red with a very dominant lead, you gotta say. 40 seconds left in the match. Blue's gonna need a miracle in order to come back from this one. Maktar giving TR Evan a foul, putting Red even further in the lead. And you can see the blue ball hitting the screen right in front of the camera there. Archer making Nicholas L miss at least 1 ball. And TR Evan goes up to traversal on that Bulldogs robot. Archer looking to attempt the same, but I don't think he has time for the traversal. He will settle for the high bar. On the other side, we see an attempted traversal, but it looks like that's only going to be a high, and Gabriel getting a high bar there. But Red with a very dominant lead, 183 to 114. Most dominant win that we've seen so far today, that's for sure. Yeah, Archer was 70 points. Even with just a high climb. Not even a traversal. Just waiting for, looks like, Maktar to join in on Red. Maktar has joined. Just waiting for life out of all 6 players. And we're only waiting for TR Evan. There he goes. He resets himself. Looks like we are ready to go. Here we go. Nicholas L. and Kabi seeming to almost mirror each other, just with different speeds. Red with a 40 auto. That's pretty dang good for Division 8 right there. Might be the highest auto that we've seen so far from just the Red Alliance robots, one Alliance's robots alone. For today, at least. Both alliances are tied with a minute 50 left on the clock. We are tied once again. TR Evans sinking 2. Kabi sinking 2, then opting to play defense on Maktar, and then tries to play defense on Nicholas L. Kabi making 2 red robot balls go wide. Very impressive defense coming from him. And then blue misses 2 balls of their own volition. So that ends up tying that particular interaction up. But on the actual score, it looks like blue has a slight edge going into less than a minute of this match. Ooh, oh, almost. Gabriel tried to grab TR Evans' intake and then bring him into the launch pad, but is unable to. Gabriel picks up 2, lines up, shoots them both off. Oh, he also grabbed the 3rd along the way that I missed. Archer shoving Maktar out of the way. An opts to climb with 18 seconds left on the clock. Gabriel shoots 2 more off and opts to do the same. TR Evan and Maktar now climbing, but Maktar misses the high bar and falls. Evan hits the traversal bar. Maktar trying to hit the high bar, but falls again. Meanwhile, on the Blue Alliance, we have Archer on the traversal, and Gabriel maybe... It looks like Gabriel's on the truss, not on an actual bar for points.
We have 1 traversal on each side, and that's it in that match.
Yeah, that didn't count. With that, blue wins this match 133 to 109. Also, welcome, Brennan.
Hello. I just finished recording some stuff, so I figured I might as well come and help you guys out.
Nice.
2 matches to go, and it looks like it's pretty close, huh?
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Archer and Kabi are in contention for ranking up into Division 7. And it's anyone's game for who's going to demote. I think, yeah.
Yeah, it does look like it. Archer and Kabi against each other in the last 2 matches as well.
Yep, that's gonna be big for that. And Kabi plays both matches with Gabriel. So we'll see if that helps Gabriel get his win rate up enough to stay away from demoting.
For sure.
All right, I see 6 robots moving on the field, so we're going to start match number 9.
Penultimate match of Division 8 begins. Red with a bounce out. That's not good for them. It doesn't look like they get but 1 return ball for them. I think Archer sinks it quick enough for it to count. Red Alliance has quite the lead out of auto, 36-24. Gabriel lining up, shoots 2 before Archer can give him a bump to attempt to make him miss. Nicholas L shoots 2, goes to grab another 2. Also, Brennan, did Nicholas L play Swerve last week?
Yeah, he's been playing Swerve most weeks, actually.
Okay. Alright, clearly I'm behind on my Division 8 lore. Gabriel shoots off 1, but it bounces out. Evan shooting 2 from a far distance. But Red has a pretty decent lead here. 90 now to 66.
Yeah, Cobb's got to be careful about keeping this tiebreaker close. He can still take it if he can keep this match close. The promote, I mean.
Yeah, he's got to make sure of that, because they are very much on the cusp. Yeah, but Reds just keeps increasing their lead here, though.
Yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
Nearly 50 points here. Evan. Seconds. Good bump there from Nicholas.
Evans opting to climb now, as is Archer.
Reversal from Maktar. Reversal
Gabriel
from Evan.
Climbing late.
Will he get it? Ooh, I don't know if that counted.
I don't think it counted for Traverse, but it counted for High, I want to say. Which would be the same for Archer on the other side. Yeah, looks like that's correct. It looks like Archer has taken the lead here. And has quite a large tiebreaker over Kabi.
Yeah, gonna need nearly a 100-point win for Kabi to take this, so uphill battle.
And it's definitely impossible for Evan to rank up here, as he's in this last match with Archer.
Yep. And then on the demotion side, still not all hope is lost for Gabriel, but does need a pretty big win here, 60 points nearly.
He's with both Kabi and Nick, so we'll see. Because Nick was on fire earlier. So we'll see if he's able to bring that back and potentially take this match. Looks like all the players are moving on the field, so we are ready for our final match of Division 8 for Ladder 3 entirely.
Yeah. Exciting times.
You sound very excited.
Multitasking. Let's go. Oh, Gabriel maybe lagging a little bit there.
Yeah, I guess because he hit. He also hit that ball into the terminal, and Kabi getting a bounce back there, doing the mini drone catch and release there. The two blue robots trying to get a launchpad foul on Archer, but he manages to escape. Red with a slight lead here of 44-38.
A mini drone special.
Oh yeah. Red missing one ball. Will Blue be able to capitalize on that mistake? But Evan bumps Nicholas L and makes him miss 2.
Yeah, lots of good aggressive bumping here. And that's really letting Red Alliance get a little bit further ahead now. Red Alliance all about the same contribution, 24 to 26 points. But the heavy lifter has been Nicholas L, 36 points for the entire field.
And for the entire Blue Alliance, you gotta say.
Yeah, both Cobby and Gabriel sitting at just 12 points is not the ideal situation for sure.
Yeah,
This late on in the game.
Cobby's opting to play more defensive play, but it does not seem to be slowing the Red Alliance down enough for Nicholas and Gabriel to catch up. And Evan just keeps getting balls fed right to him where he's at in his safe zone.
Kind of your dream scenario as a Bulldogs. You don't really want to have to go find
Archer?
them. Oh,
Archer gives the free traversal.
that puts Blue in this.
That's for sure.
Especially with the mini drone getting it. You wouldn't be climbing to the full length at least. Anyways, so.
Red misses 2. They bounce
this is
out.
getting
Misses
close.
another 3rd.
Climb's got to come for Blue, and Cobby's got to put up a couple more shots, but instead it's Maktar. Yeah, very
Evan hit
close
the
at the
traversal,
end.
so it was enough for Red to pull it out.
Great job by the Red Alliance, just keeping things cool and calm and collected. Collected enough, I suppose. Maybe there's a little bit of a panic, but still pulls out the win there. And that's going to lock Archer up into Division 7.
Which is impressive considering he started last week.
Yeah, exactly. Promoting both weeks, doing a great job. A sort of an outside shot, I guess, of making ladder champs.
Yeah, ranking up just made it a lot more possible, though.
Yep, absolutely. You never know how many people are going to decline and how deep we're going to have to go down the list.